The year of our Lord, 2011, will be the 400th anniversary of the publication of the King James Bible. King James, the first of England, was also King James the sixth of Scotland. When he succeeded Elizabeth I in 1603, he got it into his head that the Holy Scriptures should be translated from their original Hebrew and Greek into English. Fortunately, most of the hard work had already been accomplished in the previous century by a fellow named William Tyndale, whom eventually pissed off Henry VIII and was burned at the stake. But thanks to his efforts, King James's translators had a fairly easy time producing their version of the Bible as we know it today in the year 1611. Now, the King James translation is both problematic and invaluable. It's problematic in that it's written in 400-year-old English, and also it's more of a transliteration than a translation. That is to say, they translated each word individually without regard for idioms or figures of speech. Now, it's invaluable because of this work, James Strong's exhaustive concordance of the Bible. And what you can do with this is you can look up any word in the Bible. Pick any word in the Bible and look it up in the Strong's Concordance, and it will give you a complete and accurate translation of that word. This work is still the standard of excellence 100 years after it was done by Dr. Strong. But still, we're talking about a transliteration. So, if you'd like to get more of a grip on the actual translation of the scriptures, I suggest you do what I did, and that is get a crapload of translations. I have a few here from my personal library. We have the New Jerusalem Bible. Catholics like this one. The translators draw heavily from Jerome's Vulgate. I have the Oxford Ecumenical Bible. I know I like this one a lot. It gives a lot of historical references, so you get the context of the time and place that a lot of the stuff was written. Here we have, let's see, what is this? The New World Translation. Jehovah's Witnesses like this one, I believe. It's interesting. Every Bible has some type of feature that's unique to it. I have a Moffat Bible. Now, this is a fairly recent work. It's a fine example of scholastic endeavor. I actually met James Moffat III in basic training. At the time, I didn't care anything about the Bible. I had no idea who his grandfather was. But I remember I asked James Moffat III why he joined the Army. And he responded with, because I didn't want to be a priest. It's a true story. Now, don't get the idea I'm some kind of damn evangelist. As a matter of fact, I think most people should go to hell, and the sooner the better. But before you do the world a favor and make that transition, you can do yourself a favor by familiarizing yourself with the 613 laws of the Old Testament, which will be the topic of my next installment.